Yeah, certainly a record-setting day for us. I don't know about, well, I know the race teams are probably pretty wore out right now. I know our track crew and folks up in the booth are pretty wore out just from a pretty exciting day all around on the track. Certainly had some anxiety around, some tire wear and things like that. But all in all, I think it was probably one of the best short track races I've ever seen.
John, why was resin put on here the first time here at this track? I understand PJ1 it's related to the wet weather package, or?
Yeah, so if you remember last year when we came here in the fall, we had that delay before the race started for sprinkles that went through the area. One thing we learned, with our testing on the wet weather on ovals was that the cars are the best way to dry the track quickly. The fans want to see the cars on track. So when we came here and tested, we tried the PJ, and when we wet the track down, it's almost like oil on the track. The cars will get no traction. So when we came back here this year with the wet weather package for Bristol, we elected to use the resin versus PJ1.
Do you think there needs to be a different tire for the spring, or do you feel like, or do you handle a different allotment for the fall?
Yeah, so a note on the allotment, we actually removed a set of tires from the fall race coming into this race. That's on us, not Goodyear. So we actually gave that back during the race, as you guys saw. We'll go back and look at it all. There were times in the race, obviously, when there was anxiety around, we're going to have enough tires to finish it. But man, coming out the end and watching all that, I would not want to change much at all, honestly. Just give them more tires.
Why do you think the resin and the track reacted this way? The sports used resin before, so it's not had this issue. What was different?
Yeah, I think when you actually look at, when we run friction tests every morning, I can't, and there's so much data to collect that we're going to have to go back and look through. There's nothing that stands out why the resin versus PJ did what it did. When you look at the friction levels, they were growing, if you will, throughout the weekend. We monitor it every day and after every time there's cars on track. So everything appeared pretty normal. We'll obviously look at everything here. We'll work with Goodyear and we'll work with the teams, and we work a lot with the drivers. Frankly, they've been asking for more tire wear for a while now. We've been working on it, and it could have just been a combination of resin, temperature, and all of it today. So we'll have to go back. It's too soon to put a definitive reason to any of it, but great race.